Hey guys, I am back with another Wattpad video because the last video got so popular, so I was just like, might as well make another one. And yeah, so these will probably be like monthly videos because they're so popular. But yeah, so let's get into the video. Okay, so they're like building a house like behind me, so probably gonna be like a little loud. You're gonna be hearing that, but it's okay. I'll try to talk over it, so please try to ignore that. But yeah, so let's get into my Wattpad favorites. And do you guys like my new phone case? It's so cute. I got it on Amazon. If you guys want it, I'll leave the link down below. But yeah, let me get into my Wattpad app. And some of you were asking for my Wattpad ID, and I will put that in the description. Probably not this video, but maybe the next one. I'm gonna create just an account for like you guys to follow me like on YouTube and stuff, and I'm just gonna have my private one for just my friends to like follow me as well. But I'm gonna release that the next video. And yeah, so let's get into some Wattpad favorites, Wattpad books that have been slaying my life right now. The first book that I have to say is Rush, and that is by Felicity 901. And this book is so good. She only has like a couple chapters up right now, but so far she's been updating like every once a week, and so it's pretty good. But this is the same author that wrote Last Chance, and so you know, usually when I'm reading a book, I don't look at their other books, because I'm just like, I'm here specifically for this book, you know. But this time I was like, let me do something else. Let me just go ahead and read her new book. She kept promoting it like crazy, but I see you, girl. You're trying to get your promotions out. So I went ahead and read it, and I was like, wow, this actually is a really good book, guys. So I definitely recommend it. It's called Rush, and I'm gonna read you guys the description. Okay, so Marley Leswick. My dad's job was always demanding, but he always tried to make time for me. Moving to Arizona, all I wanted to do was graduate high school and move on with my life. I didn't expect any of this to happen. And that's Marley's character, and Grayson Dunn. I think it's Dunn. Damn. Who knows? Dune? I don't know, guys. But yeah, Grayson Dune, whatever. She was beautiful, and I was the yeah, who had daddy issues, but I wanted her, and I was going to make it my personal mission to get her. Okay, this book is really, really good. So far, it's starting off where they hate each other, but you know, right now they're hating each other, but they're kind of easing up to each other. But I don't want to get too used to the idea that they're going to be like best friends and everything and eventually fall in love. I don't want to get used to that, because you know there's always some drama that's going to happen. So that's like what I'm nervous about. But right now they seem pretty cool. They're hanging out, so I'm liking where it's going right now. But it's a really good book. If you ever just want a slow paced type of book, this is for you. And here it is. It's a really good book. I don't even know if it's focused on that. But yeah, that is book number one. I definitely recommend reading that. That's probably number one on my list. That's a really, really good book. Okay, so the second book is Paper Plane by Lauren V.J. And okay, so this book is, a lot of people think that it's like Lost, but it really isn't, because I'm going to read the description, and it says, for these 8 plane survivors, all they wanted was to get back to their normal lives, but they can't easily forget the horrors of the island. Okay, so a lot of people, like when I first was going into this book, I thought that it was going to be like Lost, but it's actually not, because like right now how we're starting it off is starting off their lives after the plane crash. So we don't really get into that part when they are stuck on the island. We're just on their lives when they got off the plane crash. So it's basically them carrying on with their lives, you know, trying to forget the trauma of the plane crash. So you never really knew what happened on the island yet, which is a little confusing, but I think that'll get cleared up in the next couple of chapters. But it's a really good book. It's nothing like Lost. I'm telling you, this is better. This is a really good book, so I definitely think you guys should read it. And right now she has, I think she has like 9 chapters out, but she updates like weekly, or sometimes even twice a week, so you won't really be waiting a lot. So that's really good, because I like authors that they update frequently, because you know you don't really want to wait for a chapter. You want it to be out soon. So she's pretty consistent with updating, so I think it's definitely something to look into. It's a really good book, so definitely check it out. But one thing is, since it's 8 characters, it switches between the 8 characters a lot, so you have to be like okay with that. I personally don't mind it, but sometimes it can get confusing because you're like, wait, who is this person? But you just really have to read it and get into the book. But it's definitely a good book, so guys, check it out. Paper Planes, if that even shows up. Yeah, it's showing up, yes. So check that book out. It's really, really good. Okay, so this is the next book. This actually is the same author that wrote Grey's Tribute, and this is kind of like a sequel, but it's kind of like a standalone as well, so it's kind of confusing. But oh my gosh, it's called Finn's Claim. This is a really good book, and as well as Grey's Tribute, it will put you on an emotional roller coaster. I'm not even kidding. This book will have you crying one second and laughing the next. Guys, this book was playing with my emotions. I think I cried more than anything with this book. But I'm gonna go ahead and read the description. Okay. So it says, this is the second book in Grey's Tribute. So yeah, it is a sequel. But here we go. But it's not actually about the same, it's not about the same characters, so it's one of those books. But here's the description. Jealousy is an evil thing. It crawls up your spine, wrapping its vileness around your body, hissing its thoughts in your ears. Your insecurities are pushed to the forefront, burying your reason in a layer of black. That was deep, y'all. That was deep. Finn has been saving himself for his mate, only to find out that she gave away her virtue to another male. That male being his twin brother. How can they possibly move forward from that when all that consumes him is jealousy of what was done so long ago? How can Finn forgive Victoria when in her jealousy she killed the pregnant female carrying his son? Yeah guys, it gets intense, it really does. How do you even move from mistakes of the past? Does the hurt and betrayal stay anchored to you, weighing you down forever? Or can you remove that weight and begin to forgive and be what the both of you were born to be? Okay, so this is a werewolf book as well, so you kind of have to be into that. And honestly, I really wasn't into werewolf books, as I said in the last video, but this book just hooked me, guys. It's more than a werewolf book, guys. It really is, because it's so hard, because you're rooting for Victoria and Finn, but at the same time, it's like what's stopping them is they both hurt each other. So how can they be together if they both carry that guilt and that hurt that they have for each other? And it just puts you on an emotional roller coaster, because they both did things that were wrong. Finn did something really wrong, which you'll find out in the book. And Victoria, honestly, they're both a lost cause, but you just want them to be together because they're destined to be together. And it's not your typical love, like romantic fall in love type of book. This is far from that. Whenever you think that it's gonna be like that, whenever you think something is gonna happen, the complete opposite happens. So it's nothing like that. So I know some people don't like the typical lovey-dovey books. Well, I'm telling you, this book is for you if you don't like books like that, because this is far from it. It's filled with struggle and heartache. And I'm telling you, you're gonna put through some. You're gonna be put through like some stuff. So just get ready. Just get ready. Guys, just read the book. I'm telling you, it is worth the time. Read the book. Okay guys, so those are the top books that I have right now, and if you want, then comment down below. I will definitely make more videos. Right now I'm gonna do once a month, but if they become like a high demand, I'll make them probably twice a month and more on, depends on how popular these videos get. But yeah, if you want, you can definitely comment down some books if you want me to check those out, because I will definitely check out the books and do a review on them. And yeah. So, bye guys!